Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Dude, what's with the black dot in your head?
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes.
Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sowit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he had left the door half open behind him. Thinking I was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant, sitting right over there.
Mary, why didn't you tell the truth?
Can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Eric's phone is supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursual.
Blackout record added to the court record. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right, this is it. The real deal. Oh.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
While you're expose the lies and the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right?
Yeah, you really tell that like he is brain dead at this point.
Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Yeah, we already know how to do that. So here we go. Cross-examine witness's account. Now, what we can do is, of course, you got press or present and stuff. So I'm gonna press on everything. I'm gonna press on everything first, just so we can hear all the dialogue and everything. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd that you were taking notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me. That's all. It's on YouTube, but in the original Japanese is available to buy. Like, he was bad, and yet frightened at the same time. just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defendant requests the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? Okay, so... Half open, you say? Yes. The door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment. But no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? You climb mountains because they are there. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. You climb a mountain to explore. You look through a door halfway open. I doubt it's going to be like that. Sure words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. I'm sorry, if the door's half open and there's a half-naked woman there, I'm not going to look. Same thing with Colette with a half-naked man. Oh wait, maybe she might look.
Come on. But wait, really? You can...
Why did Payne cut him off so quickly?
You need to first on his...
So you're looking at the apartment. What happened in Bonga with the rate of 10?
Oh, hello, Bonga!
Hey, Colin, hey, MBJK, what's up?
Hi, guys.
Raid time. Me and my 51% score of Metroid Fusion. Hey, you got over 50%, that's not an F.
Ah.
That's my man. Objection! Are you sure she was dead? Oh, well, no. I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all. And there was blood everywhere. This is a sad case, I know.
Yeah, especially if you're pressing on every single one when you only really need to press on the ninth statement.
Don't worry. It's for fun.
Yeah, okay.
Guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Okay, move inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Okay. What happened next? Police immediately. You thought to call the police? Doesn't that mean you didn't actually call them? Please. Listen to the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? This asshole was lying through his bloody teeth? Maybe through the black dot on his head.
Oh.
It wasn't working. The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes. I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? The phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? How dare you kill lawyer waifu? Use the phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby appointments. Ah, right. What time did you call again?
Yeah. That one you need to present.
1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident.
Yeah, you need to present Cindy's autopsy report.
Yeah, okay.
1 p.m.? right? Doesn't it seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Now you see why I was doing all the pressing?
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah. Right here. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, something around 5 p.m. So that's what we're gonna try to present. What button is supposed to be presenting here? It's blackout. Oh, X.
The hoverglass goal.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body defined at 1 p.m. Mirror events really let me try this again. Mirror events really does have you do the impossible. I just stole a lightning bolt in one race and 2 blue shells in one before that. How the hell do you steal blue shells? You trying to do your best, Collator, and their Ironhead? How do you explain this 3-hour gap? And the sweating begins. Oh, that. Oh, This is trivial. I just barely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Good job, right? Way to put him on the spot.
Oh, all in first place. That's interesting.
That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Witness testimony. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. The power was out. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the vessel must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I'm just as surprised as you are, Cole. They don't let you do that in other Mario Kart games. See, if you're streaming that and that happened, that'd be worth the clip.
I see. You heard a voice saying at the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn to talk.
You can press his second
You can
statement,
say-
by the way. Right? You know what to do.
I've got this one. Okay. You said heard? Not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else. Least of all, my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something? But if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest that. It says he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
Okay. So, from the television. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no. Actually, it might have been a radio. Exactly, there was no radio on the premises. You really didn't really help on this one.
We need to present a blackout record for that.
There's only one large television.
Right? I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something's about hearing the television.
The witness has testified. He had the time. 3 hours off wasn't it? I'm just gonna go right straight to it.
Oh, it's probably coming from the television.
Because this right here, electricity was off from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. Sweating again. Man, he sweats just as bad as, I don't know, a football player. You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video.
You could present the blackout record against any of his statements, by the way. Except for the last statement. About being sorry.
Ah!
The defense has the point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it kind of puzzling myself. Wait. Ah! Oh, wait. I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
But
That, and you seem rather distraught.
yeah, I think your hair is crying.
Huh.
No, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Yeah, now he's saying that the murder weapon is black, but
Hearing
you
the
already know what it
time.
is.
Actually, I didn't hear at the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
Present the statue.
Hey,
You do that for 2,
Hey,
3,
Adam.
or 4. Alright.
I'm telling you, woman.
Come on. Hurry up.
It must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess it would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Hearing the time. That strikes me as a very specific, suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remember that table clock.
A table clock?
A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it.
The murder weapon? Yes, a table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here.
Present that thing.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess I just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure what happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story.
Now find a contradiction.
Which we will, because the contradiction should be here in the third statement.
Second and third. Or whatever.
Yeah, we're... No, wait. Hold on. This is what I saw. This one right here.
Yeah, present the statue to the court.
Yeah. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You... With your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are? I'm Phoenix Wright, bitch! Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
Trust me, this witness's testimony has been a pain. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. Like a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Your Honor, there was a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed.
I feel like Funaki from doing that one.
He went into the apartment.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. As the word understandable, says the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Even you're sweating, dear Payne. Man, your hair must be crying too. Even though you're like partly bald.
Huh.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, never. Look, the clock, no. I heard, no. Okay. Ah! Did he just throw his hair at me? Shut. I hate you. It was him. I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death.
Order! Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor? You claim the sound
of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'm going to think this through carefully. Confirmed. Witness is getting furious. Yeah, I dare say. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply
Try sounding the clock.
Batteries, try sounding the clock. Well, yeah, we can ask the neighbors though. They would have heard something. Let's sound the clock here. Now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What about your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Eck! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, Try to talk your way out of this one.
Ah, ha, ha. You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running on 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. I was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder. You can't prove that. You don't have a case.
He's technically right on that one. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I do have the evidence. Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens.
To find out that I'm bald, I mean,
You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime.
ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I could do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sowit.
Mia? I mean, Chief?
Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder.
Nobody
No.
can prove that. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Apparently, Phoenix Wright's going through her identity crisis again. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right?
Right.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes.
You're like, yeah, actually, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. Don't worry, she'll talk at some point in time.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder.
Oh, wait.
Present Cindy's passport to the court.
Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! The birds! Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Well, how about Paris?
You're in 9 hours.
The victim just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why you heard... that's why the time you heard when you struck her head in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He's breathing fast. Foam in the mouth and collapse.
Order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness?
He must have been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the trick off at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds Mr. Larry Butts.
Sick burn, bro. Thanks for the clip, Ironhead.
What was the clip?
Sick burn, bro. The actual thing was, let's see, Eager Caramel Kevin Turtle.
What?
That's the link. See? It was actually from the burn.
Your friend witness is getting furious.
There's...
Totally with it.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty!
Exactly. Way to go.
Confetti in the courtroom! Woohoo!
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Alright, so Carla hadn't spoken in a while, so she can actually get ready soon to speak. It turns out that Mr. Phoenix Wright was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Wright let himself in to do his dirty work. While they were searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Wright grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Okay, there you go.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant, Lobby number 2.
Phew, I still can't believe we won.
Right? Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen this Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh, speaking of which,
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. God damn it, Larry. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Yep, she's just one of those people that you can pick up off the street. Begins with W, ends with E. Anyway, moving on.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry?
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Can you imagine if the Simpsons actually did that as a prank call? Yeah, I need to speak to Harry. Harry Butts.
Well, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey.
Wait, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she's got quite a lot of you in her own way.
You think I sympathize with me? It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right, Ray? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how he felt about him? She felt about him?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Isn't that the statue?
Yeah.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive, you weren't some chump to her. Just some chump to her, I should say. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really. Man, thanks. Hope that made her feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent bucks.
Yeah, I can actually take that for a lot of not touching with a 10-foot pole. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Yeah, perf, at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, our first stroll came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Maya. Sorry, Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. It would be a warm promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna save. That one over there was just a file that Colette and I were working on, like from a while back, so I'm gonna post it here.
Yeah.